Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Danganronpa 2. I am the Max a Few Trades. In the last part, Peko killed Mahiru, Fuyuhiko tried to stop Peko from being executed, and ultimately accomplished nothing more than getting himself critically injured. The last we saw of him, he was carted off in an ambulance by Monokuma. So, just by that alone, it's going to be almost completely assured that the next time we see him, it's going to be an extraordinarily horrifying display, and I am not looking forward to it. In the last part, you might remember that I said I needed a break. And while, if all things go correctly, you should be getting this video immediately after the last one, I did in fact take a wee bit of a break. I'm back now. I'm going to get through this game. We're gonna do this together. It's gonna be a swell old time, and I say that knowing that I'm lying to myself. And now, who knows where we are, and who knows who's talking? Nefarious dealings, I can only assume. No one's here, right? What is happening? It is Hiyoko, apparently. Okay. Man, I can totally see it now. Those idiots. I can't wait to see the surprised look on their dumb faces. Okay, we're starting things off already ominous. Cool. But they'll probably be happy about it. They'll probably be very, very happy. Alrighty. Alright, cool. I guess that's how we've decided to start the game. Or rather, I guess the chapter. Cool, great. I mean, would not have pegged her for that type of, character, but okay. Then again, I suppose it could be a red herring. Maybe she's not doing something incredibly sketchy and dubious and worrying and possibly trying to kill somebody. I mean, she doesn't really have a whole lot left to lose. I mean, she's got a lot to lose. It's still a terrible idea. None of the characters should do it, but I know it's going to keep happening. So I can only assume the game is just trying to make me think that that's what she's doing, so let's give her the benefit of the doubt and tell otherwise. I doubt they would have telegraphed something so freakishly obvious so early in a chapter. Morning, huh? In the end, I was so worried about Fuyuhiko that I couldn't sleep. Ah, lovely. Definitely needed the refresh. Thank you, game. Involving himself in Peko's execution like that, suffering all those wounds. Is he really going to live? Well, see, the thing is, we kind of just have to trust Monokuma on that, which means probably not. And if he is alive, he's probably going to wish he wasn't, because that's how Monokuma rolls. And was it really okay to leave him in Monokuma's care? Probably not. Worry has consumed my heart. My body feels terribly burdened. But that worry ends here. There's no way I can just lay here and do nothing. Loosening my stiff body, I slowly sat up in bed. And guess I should head over to the restaurant. That's right, just do it. I should meet up with everyone at the restaurant first. Then we'll question Monokuma afterward. I'm definitely gonna find out if Fuyuhiko is safe or not, as the HUD vanishes for a moment. Okay. More than a little strange. We'll just back ourselves out and hope for the best, I suppose. Not like I've got a lot of other options available to me. Let's see, just quickly take ourselves a look around, a little spinneroonie, see if there's anybody around that wants to talk. Sonia, hello. It's nice to see you again. Are you coping? Good morning, Sonia.
Huh?
Hajime! Get back! Who do you think I am?
I am sorry.
That was unintentional. It is okay. Please be your usual self. Yeah. That was close. I was really going to kneel before her. Much like Zod. I'm terribly sorry. I was so worried about Fuyuhiko that I could not sleep at all. Ah, well, that makes two of us. That must be why my face looks terrible. I was just so embarrassed to be seen like this.
I am ashamed.
I shall go wash my face and come back one more time. Now then, ta-ta! She looked like she normally does. But just as I thought, Sonia and I were worrying about the same thing. Is Fuyuhiko really okay? Sonia seems like an unbelievably, almost preposterously caring person. So, obviously, I'm kind of incredibly worried for her. Or what might happen if she conceivably snaps. Either of those things seem like it could be possible, and I don't like that idea. But we've got to have at least, 3 chapters left? We still have way too many characters, so it's only a matter of time. Good morning, Chiaki.
Hey.
Yeah, good morning. You're up earlier than usual. Am I? I never know what time it is at any given moment. Yeah, I couldn't really stay put and do nothing. I see. Gaming as usual. No. I have a slight feeling she's deliberately concentrating on her game. Like she's trying to keep her sadness from showing by being completely focused in gaming. Or is it just me? I mean, either could possibly be true. I like to think that she actually does feel bad. I just get the impression that Chiaki's just kind of not the type of person to be able to show their emotions that strongly. So they just have to show them in other ways, usually more unorthodox ways. That'd make the most sense to me. It's the impression I've definitely been, you know, given from her this entire time. Which I can relate to. I'm of a similar ilk. And then there's a Hiyoko. Yeah, Hajime, you're already here? Hiyoko, you're the only one here. What are you acting so anxious about? I'm not acting anxious. I just happened to be awake by coincidence, so I just came here early. I see. This girl, there's something strange. Is she trying to pull some kind of dirty trick again? I don't know. Whoa, what the crap? I was just looking to see if there was anybody else in the room. Anybody notice the demon altar? What the heck is this? A panel has been propped up. It's giving off a dreadful, unsettling vibe. More than a little. Okay. But I also see a bunch of pictures and skulls. It's so weird. It's like a mix of happy and horrifying at the same time. The candles looked nice, but then I realized those are freaking bone and candle holders. There's a bunch of photos pasted all over it. Didn't Mahiru take these photos? But what's with this terrifying ambience? Did Hiyoko do this?
Yay!
Wow, what's this? What an adorable decoration. Hiyoko, is this your attempt to memorialize Mahiru? Did you try to do a nice and ultimately do a creepy? Is that how this went down? I'm not sure how I feel. I don't know who did it, but they must have spent so much time and effort doing their best to make it. Mahiru's gonna be happy too. I don't know who did this, but we should be grateful to them, right? Hey, Hiyoko, did you?
Hello.
Good morning. It's so rare to run into you two here. That's true. Although, I feel like whatever good mood Hiyoko might have been in is about to sour. What are you looking at? Huh? What are these horrifying photos? I expected that reaction. Would have been nice if literally anybody else walked into here to see it, though. This is going to get awkward fast. Yo, what happened? What's up, what's up? Is it a brawl? More than most likely not. Yo, what's all the ruckus up in this morning? This is bad. Please, take a look at those photos. Huh? Photos? Whoa, what the heck? That's more of a...
Hey!
It's an altar. That's just weird. What kind of ominous crap is this? Is this like something you use for sorcery? This is clearly an insult against Mahiru. Ugh, somebody's not gonna have a very happy reaction.
Damn it.
I don't know who the hell did this crap, but they've got a lot of nerve. This is too much to actually treat Mahiru's photos like this. Ooh, that's not gonna feel great. Gonna need some ice for this. Everyone, I understand how you guys feel, but it's probably...
Good day.
Good morning, everyone.
Good nom nom nomming.
She continues to attempt to use that. Also, mongrel? That's a hell of a yell. What's with those nasty photos? They're giving off a crazy huge ominous aura.
Something like this.
There's no excuse. This is too terrible. How could someone be capable of such a heartless trick? Dear God. Hiyoko's been a massive bully, but I think she was legitimately trying to be nice. No, seriously, it's just...
Hey.
I know, right? Seriously, it's just the worst. Geez, I wonder who the hell did it. Huh? You're right. There's no way Mahiru will be happy with this. She won't just be unhappy. I'm sure she'll be so angry she'll cry tears of blood. Jesus! Man, who the hell did this?
No.
Well, I'll have to search for the criminal later. In the meantime, Fire! Start the fire! We'll have a grand bonfire so Mahiru can reach Nirvana. Seriously, this is...
Hold it.
You can't. Someone took their time to make this memorial so we can mourn for Mahiru. You can't burn it. Mourn Mahiru?
What the heck?
You sure it's not the other way around? I'm pretty sure whoever made this is totally disrespecting Mahiru. Or maybe they just... I believe the line, they a bit confused, but they got the right spirit is applicable.
You think so?
Really? I think it's just a little clumsy. Thank you, Chiaki. You're a very nice girl.
See?
Why don't you take a closer look at the intent instead of focusing on appearances?
Perhaps.
Despite their clumsiness, I'm sure whoever made this probably did their very best. If you look at it carefully, don't you feel like you can sense their feelings? Mahiru's not alone. She'll be with us now and forever. Why is that happening? This was probably made with those feelings.
Right?
So I definitely think, yeah, it's a nice decoration.
I see.
After hearing you say that, I'm starting to feel the same thing.
You...
Sure are simple-minded. Kazuichi knows not the time! I don't really want to burn it.
It cannot be.
Was the person who made this... I legitimately want to pat her on the head, but I feel like she'd hit me if I did, so... Mahiru was really, really nice. She politely taught me how to tie my kimono. She was really good at taking care of others. Mahiru's probably lonely by herself, so I wanted to tell her that she's not alone, even if she's in heaven. Oh, Lord, why are you hitting me with the feels already? Hiyoko, you... I did want to make it look better, but unless I'm dancing, I'm so clumsy at whatever I do. Alright, so just for the record, I feel like we could definitely say that these aren't fake tears this time, guys.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I spoke out of turn without considering your feelings at all. Sorry, Hiyoko.
I'm sorry.
And yet, is she gonna snap?
Well...
How should I put this? It looks like we misunderstood. Now that I take a closer look, it looks like you put a lot of thought into the decorations.
For now...
So, let's keep this thing around until we get off the island.
No.
It should come with us when we get off the island, too. It'd be a waste to leave behind such wonderful photos. I don't know if she's buying it, but I hope she appreciates the attempt. We're not gonna burn it?
Impossible.
Of course not! We would never burn it!
You...
Weren't you the one who started shouting that?
I got it.
Fine, then I'll forgive you all. Except Mikan, of course. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna make that much progress. Why are you so strict with me?
I see.
Man, it's so unexpected.
Meow.
Why you meow? Why you do this? I really can't imagine Hiyoko being so diligent and earnest about something. Who cares about that? Hiyoko has a very kind heart. She's just got a foul mouth.
That's not it.
Come on, it's not like that.
Jeez.
Stop it already. You don't have to be embarrassed.
Stop it.
Seriously, stop it. Don't tease me. And thus another insult is about to come flying at your face at Mach 32.
Shut up.
And there it is. Wow.
Why only me?
That is a really good question. At any rate, I hope this is finally settled now. It's very like you guys to settle things like this. Really? Feels like we made such a huge fuss about it and it's finally settled things. That's just like you guys.
Well,
Little by little, we're trying to understand and find the good in each other. That's the reason we can move forward without feeling despair towards our situation.
yep.
Yeah, you guys are all splendid. Chiaki, I'm beginning to feel that you're a little too pure for this world. Why are you so freakishly kind? Splendid, huh?
His body is uncooperative.
And now we get Gundam's take on things. I'm genuinely curious. Humph. I have arrived. Apologies for the Great merciful Christ! Nope. Well, come back. Why does it do that? A malice clings to Mahiru even after her death. We'll be sucked in if we look directly at it.
You're the worst.
Ow. This is a very hopeless object. It doesn't belong in a hopeful place like this at all. It's absolutely brimming with malice. Let's just hurry up and destroy it. I can't stand to look at it for even one more second.
I'll destroy you!
Stand aside! I shall shatter this barbaric, blasphemous, false idol to pieces! Good lord! And thus it has begun again! For some reason, I legitimately thought that maybe we could have possibly ended up, you know, maybe tying Nagato back up. Now that those two are here, do you still think we're splendid? Looks like it's gonna take a little more time. I completely agree. Hey, I ain't got nothing against Gundam. He'd just be confused. And this is just, the macabre is kind of his thing. The scene unfolding in front of me was so embarrassing, all I could do was sigh. But at least it was a peaceful scene. Could have been a whole lot darker. However, we didn't realize just how short-lived this piece would be. Ugh. Even though we were finally bonding, a situation was brewing, like a huge fracture running between us all. And that would be the trigger for a truly horrible and atrocious incident. Not just for me, but for every single one of us. We just hadn't realized it yet. Thanks. Trapped by the ocean scent. Okay. The westerny music is certainly an interesting choice. I hope you guys enjoyed the 17 minutes worth of peace and solidarity, because now everything is gonna go straight back to hell. Whew, I'm stuffed. I can't eat another damn bite. Who are you and what did you do with Akane?
Hey.
And you sure do eat a lot. Don't you ever worry about, like, choking?
Yo.
I never get worried. In general, you don't? Wait, what about Fuyuhiko? Is he really all right? I was so concerned I could not sleep at all last night. Plus, if his fate is in Monokuma's paws, I'm even more concerned. If only I could have tended to his wounds somehow. Wish it wasn't so useless. Ultimate nurse or doctor or not, the fact remains, there's only so much you can do with literally no supplies. Well, I don't think you guys should worry about it.
You.
Do you have a reason for that, or is that just your lifestyle? Do you just forget everything that happens when you eat?
Right.
Now that I've got a belly full of food, I'm all set. So,
I'll show you my serious side.
leave the rest to me. I'll question Monokuma and avenge Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously wrong.
He's not even dead.
Sheesh.
What vengeance? You just want to test your skill. Well, yeah. She flat out admitted it.
Hello.
And thus Monomi was here. Okay, everyone, can I have your attention, please?
Meaningless.
Oh, it's you, Monomi. What do you want? Literally, no one likes this rabbit.
Jeez.
And the fun mood's over now, thanks to you. Did I just ruin the mood? Jeez, don't treat me so harshly. I did my very best today, too. Hey, who the hell are you? We're talking about something important, so go away. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, no, I definitely don't want to be treated like an outsider. Just what do you want? What do you mean by I did my very best? Like no one ever was. Ah, you finally asked me.
Hey.
Well, once again, I've defeated another Mono Beast. How do you like me now? I worked hard, didn't I?
Hey.
If you defeated a Mono Beast, that means... That's right, you're now able to visit another island. So, let's all live happily ever after with each other this time, okay? No more getting tricked by Monokuma. No more thinking about leaving the island. Let's all live together peacefully as best friends. A new island, huh? Maybe now we'll finally find it. A way to get off this island and go home. That is a recklessly large amount of optimism you have there, Hajime. No, that's the only thing we have. That's our one and only hope. Well, then we are truly doomed. Are you guys thinking about leaving the island, even though I just said not to?
Do you have a minute?
More importantly, Monomi, what happened to Fuyuhiko? What makes you think she knows? Eh? Fuyuhiko? You see, I don't really know.
I won't be fooled.
Miss Sonia, can't you see it's a waste of time asking her? In the end, she's just Monokuma's ally. You're also part of that mysterious World Ender organization, aren't you?
Hey.
That's the organization that brought us to this island, right? Since you're the one who brought us to this island, that's gotta be it. Hey, I don't know if you're a rabbit or a pig, but just what are you planning? This is a great opportunity. It's time you finally filled us in. Whoa, what a dilemma. But that's one thing I can't say.
Bye-bye.
Truly, this is the tragedy of middle management.
Hold on a sec.
Damn her teleportating powers. Teleportating? That's not, okay, whatever. She ran away again. She's always like this when things get inconvenient for her.
Well,
Oh, well, who cares about Monomi? More importantly, she mentioned a new island. What should we do?
However,
I do not think we should be exploring when Fuyuhiko is in danger.
Hey,
But we must move forward no matter what despair stands in our way. That's what hope should be. What hope? You always say that just before you lead us into a trap.
there's something wrong with you.
Really like that. You're seriously just as annoying as Monokuma. Honestly, there's a debate there. I honestly don't know which one.
Hey, hey.
Don't care for either. I'm also worried about Fuyuhiko, but is it really okay if we just stand here and do nothing? Isn't it better if we just do what we can? What we can, huh? She's right. Let's try to find a way off this island before he comes back.
You are right.
Fuyuhiko will not recover any faster if we just stand around and do nothing. I agree with Miss Sonia, as of course you do.
All right.
Then it's decided. Let's explore and search for a new hope.
Wait.
I mean, is that one of, I'm not sure which one of the original Star Wars movies is considered the best. Is it a New Hope? I don't know. Wouldn't it be faster just to beat up the rest of the Mono Beasts and search all the islands in one go?
Leave it to me.
If that strange-looking rabbit can defeat one, it should be easy for us too.
Hold on.
Hey, don't think about doing anything reckless. Anyway, let's begin. Let's open the way to a hope-filled future with our very own hands. If we simply must. After all that, I feel like we're doing exactly what Nagato wants us to do, which always leads to horrible things. So, you know, when things get real and everything gets bad, you know, we have no one to blame but ourselves. In order to prepare for exploring the new island, we left the restaurant. Okay, and then I take a quick look-see-loosey-loo around. I just don't want to miss anything important in case of it, so... I also want to get some more mileage on my pet. I should actually take a gander at that, by the way. How you doing over there, Snakey? You doing okay? Yeah, you seem to be doing okay. As good as some kind of weird rabbit snake could ever possibly be, I guess. Those are literally two entirely incompatible creatures. Okay, so which way was the way to the place, actually? I think it might be this way. Alright, and that should mean that we are on Island 3 at this point. Out of 5, I think. Yeah, 6 total, including the central one. So that should be the case. Let's find out. Sorry about all that, man. I'm trying to be, you know, lighthearted and jovial and what have you, but man, this game has an overwhelming sense of dread. Like this menacing aura that just completely, like, wafts out of this game entirely. It's hard to be sunny and make the haha jokey times, you know, when you know everything's about to go horribly wrong at any conceivable moment. Hey, you're not going to the new island, Nekamaru? Yeah, I'm worried Akane's gonna do something reckless about those mono beasts. I'm gonna guard the bridges for a while. I'll leave you guys to explore the new island. Yeah, got it. Nekamaru's quite good at taking care of people. I wonder if that's a habit of being a team manager. He seems more like a life coach than a team manager. More so just kind of the kind of guy who just tries to, you know, better the lives of everybody. I don't know. I wonder if his ultimate title is different in Japan. Monomi was right. The Mono Beast that was blocking this bridge is gone. And if we cross this bridge, we should reach the new island. Yeah, well, that's typically what bridges do. With a feeling of hope in my heart that overshadowed any lingering fear of nervousness that I felt. Nervousness, I crossed the bridge that lead to the new island. And aw, snap! What do I see?
This is the third island. The ambiance is completely different compared to the previous islands.
Okay, well, I have a couple things I want to say. First and foremost, and I'm sorry that this isn't the... Okay, no, you know what? The first thing I noticed is that's a lot of strange green light shooting out of everything. Secondly, what in actual crap is that place called? What? The residences and ruins are all in shambles. It barely feels like a resort. Not just that, there's definitely no sign of any people here either. Unlike all of the other islands that were brimming with life. What are you talking about, Hajime? Feels a little dangerous somehow. It might be better to proceed cautiously. No, seriously, what the crap? But, what the? Well, did I already do enough steps? What happens? Oh. What is it doing? It appears to have vomited an egg. It wants to give you something. Okay. 100 monocoins. some ramoon and coconut juice. Goodbye. I see. Okay. And, do I just have a new one? Okay, so even the thingy. Okay. All right. I got more coins. I'm okay with that. And this is like just straight up like a weird, I don't even know. Western ghost town. Wild gunman Monokuma. Yeah, that's sort of basically what it is. The Wizard of Monomi. Why would Monomi be the Oz? Monomi be the Oz? Wouldn't the great and powerful Oz be more of a Monokuma role? All right, I'll bite. I'm gonna regret it, but if there's any chance I can see anything that's going on in here, I want to know it.
Welcome!
Hello. I've just kind of gotten so used to this dude just jumping out of nowhere. It's not really even a surprise anymore. We're currently showing right now, so please wait 5 minutes for the next showing to start. Showing? What does that mean? Hajime, we walked into a friggin' movie theater. What do you think?
What are you saying?
Are your eyes just for show? Look around. This is a movie theater, right?
Of course.
Then I'm obviously showing a movie. Showing a movie? Well, I guess there's no need to even ask. You're just gonna say this is the next motive, right? Like Twilight Syndrome murder case? I'm definitely not gonna watch your movie. Whatever it is, I'm never gonna see it. My goodness. I was thinking about giving you an invitation ticket. But I won't allow you to not watch it. I went to a lot of trouble to make this movie. Well, that sounds like a you problem. What's that gonna do with me? If you don't watch it, I'm gonna be sad. I'm sure your movie is no different than that game you made.
No.
That game was a shoddy piece of crap, but this movie is definitely a masterpiece. Shots fired, question mark? Anyway, as long as I refuse to allow it, you will never have the choice to not watch it.
I am Monokuma!
On this island, my word is law. If I don't watch it, what are you gonna do about it?
What the heck?
There's no way I'd allow such reckless behavior. There's no way I'd allow it, but
What are you gonna do?
I'll forgive you if you purchase a Monokuma sticker at the goods counter over there. Monokuma sticker? Can I look at whatever this is first? Oh, it's a video game poster. Huh, looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna buy that. Isn't that the, I vaguely recall. Ain't that that's like a sort of spin-off game? Is that what that is? And the game is like, I should definitely buy that spin-off game. Ha ha ha, marketing. Not entirely sure what it is I'm looking at.
I knew you could do it.
Although that is Monokuma in a poncho. I can't argue with that. All right, well, that's kind of neat. All right, so a sticker, I guess? I'm sorry, I was born stupid. That's a relatable phrase. I think I'd buy that. There's some strange goods on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it.
No.
Aw, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. By the way, apparently tote bags were originally invented to carry around ice. I mean, that's interesting trivia if it's true, but I don't know if it is. So how about it? Wanna buy it? I'll pass. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I'll just be upfront with you. I cut a lot of corners making that thing. That's too upfront. Is this the sticker you were talking about? I'm sorry I was born stupid. It's not funny. I don't understand its purpose. How half-assed is this?
Actually,
To tell you the truth, this is a very lucky sticker I received from a wandering miracle-working priest. That's an obvious lie. And it could be yours for the special price of only $1.5 million. Yeah, I have literally no means of being able to obtain that much money. Don't mess with me. I don't even have that kind of money. And you can pay me back when you get off the island. If you don't like it, you can always just watch my... Fine, I'll pay it.
I don't
Whoa, I'm surprised. He'd rather spend that much money than watch your crappy movie. As long as I can pay it after I get out of here, I'll pay anything. Even $1.5 million. You're the first person to ever pay $1.5 million for this sticker. In other words, you really don't want to watch my movie. Huh, that makes me a sad Monokuma. I shudder to wonder if that's a reference to what I think it is. And if it is, I kind of hate Monokuma even more. But if I'm gonna make a huge profit, it's okay. I'm a mascot who has a hobby of counting money after all. You're the worst mascot ever.
Here.
Come on, take it, thief, and slap it on your forehead, thief. Take advantage of this divine opportunity, thief. Why are you calling me that? The sticker I received was even thinner and more cheap looking than I thought it would be. It's like a prize from a box of candy. Did I really agree to pay that so much money for this piece of crap? Maybe I am a little crazy. Oh, we're all a little crazy. Oh there, looks like the showing is over. Alrighty, now I gotta collect those questionnaires. At that moment, Monokuma started humming and skipped away toward the door leading into the theater. Slam! The door opened violently and one person appeared from within. Nagito?
Hey, hey!
Ah, Nagito, please answer my questionnaire.
Jeez.
It doesn't matter if I answer it. That movie was so boring it was torture. Minutes felt like weeks while I was watching it. Well, I guess that's what art is, because it's not really art unless it surpasses common sense. I thought it was gonna be another motive, but I guess that's not the case. What a letdown. If money would have settled this, I should have just settled it with money. Nagito is so depressed. That movie must have been really, really bad. I definitely made the right call by not watching it. I'd rather not talk to him, but I guess I don't have a choice. I'm so tired from boredom. If money would have gotten me out of seeing it, I should have settled it with money. Let me ask you something. If you were told you could pay $1.5 million and not watch that movie, I'd gladly pay it. Quick answer. The movie must have been that bad, huh? Damn. Although on the other hand, makes sense you'd think it would be a motive. Let's just say that it was mild comeuppance. You may have not have technically done any crimes yet, but you still definitely deserve some comeuppance. Well, Hajime, after Nagito's glowing review, did you change your mind about watching my movie? Of course not! Is, there anything else to say? I can't actually, like, watch it. Apparently I can watch Monokuma's specially made move. I assume. However, I heard the content is just terrible. I don't have to watch it since I bought the sticker, but it cost $1.5 million. Maybe I was too hasty. Alright, well, that was a fine how do you do, I suppose. Nice little diversion of randomness. That all being said, let's see what's next. Some kind of... I thought that was like maybe an alien or something. Like or it could have been a mask of some sort. I don't know, there's some billboard way in the back. Alright, personal computers! We truly are living in the modern age. There are a bunch of street booths filled with electrical appliances at the back of a narrow alleyway. Machines and other parts are cluttered together on display. It definitely seems fishy. But wait! With this many machines, we could probably find something we can use for two-way communication, right? Looks like it's best if I search around here. And isn't, like, one of the people we've got... Ah, there he is! The greatest mechanic of all time. Gah, are you serious? Ah, are you pooping me? What happened? I thought you'd be happier about being surrounded by so much machinery.
Of course not!
Don't say stupid things. I'm the ultimate mechanic, you know. Of course I'm happy when I'm surrounded by machines. Then you should look happier. Dude, try to understand how I'm feeling. I have this unexplainable conflicting feeling about whether or not I should be happy. I can't understand that kind of feeling. He's probably surrounded by a thing he deeply enjoys, but in a situation that involves a lot of negative feelings, is what I'm assuming he's going for. Why do you feel so conflicted? There's all this machinery lined up here. But damn, I want to take them apart. I want to dismantle them and look inside. That's how I usually think, right?
Aw, man.
But I know now's not the time for me to do something like that. That's why I feel so conflicted. Is wanting to dismantle normal? For the ultimate mechanic, it might be. Hell yeah, it's like if you have the hots for a chick, you want to take her clothes, right? And you want to check out her bone structure? Like her ribs or where parts of her bone stick out, right? All right, well that went from creepy in one way to creepy in the exact opposite way. Take a step back, excuse me? That's not normal. That's a pretty
You serious?
Seriously? I see. So wanting to see a chick's bone structure makes me a little perverted. Pretty much. Yeah, but in a way that is concerning. I've heard of a fair amount of odd fetishi. That's a new one. I'm sure there's a name for it. There's a name for everything.
Huh? I've been found?
I wanted to check if that was a hidden Monokuma or if it was meant to be part of the sign. Okay, so exposed wires. Let's just take a look around. What is this? There's so many machines. Just by looking at them, I have no clue what they're used for. I don't really recommend that section. What do you mean? Well, I'm pretty sure amateurs won't really get it. All that stuff there, it's all machines used for stuff like wiretapping or recording secret videos. I feel like that's gonna be important. Looks like there's some ancient-looking surveillance cameras, too. Machines used for secret videos. Hey, don't get it twisted. I just have mechanical knowledge of these things. I've never actually used them before, all right? I actually didn't say that she did. Yeah, thank you, Hajime. Hey, speaking of surveillance cameras, we're being constantly videotaped and tapped by Monokuma, right? Like, I'm kind of jealous because... Kazuichi, why? He says he's never used these before. If I let him be, he's the type of person who will eventually use them. Then maybe we should tell him to not? There's a lot of CRT TVs lined up here. They all look really old. Looks like they're not designed for terrestrial digital broadcasting. Not that it matters. Looks like the TV signal isn't reaching here anyway. Unfortunate. It would have been nice to see some television shows. Various desktop and laptop computers are arranged in a disorderly manner, like a pile of oversized trash. Though they're a little old-fashioned and run down, they all look like they can still be used. I know. If we connect to the internet, we might be able to call for help with these. As soon as I thought of that, I grabbed a random laptop, pulled it out of the pile, and turned it on. No signal! I tried to see if it would connect to the internet after a long pause. Well, it sort of turns on. It's no use. Looks like it's not connecting. There's no way it'd be that easy, but just when I was about to give up, my eyes noticed the strange icons arranged on the desktop. The Usami X-File. Usami X-File? What is this? Without thinking, I clicked that strangely named icon. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's gonna be interesting to learn about again. Based on the format, it looks like some kind of report. I scanned across the words displayed on the screen. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This horrendous event originated with some students of Hope's Peak Academy causing a revolt. The students of the reserve department were dissatisfied with being treated differently than the primary department and began to fight the academy. Actually, hang on, this sounds like new information, excuse me? At first, the dispute was confined to the campus, and hopes were high that it would settle down someday. But things quickly escalated. Behind the scenes of the rebellion, a huge authority was exerting its influence. Eventually, it spread like an infection, provoking riots in various parts of the world. It was unlike any previous act of terrorism or coup d'etat? I'm not sure sorry, I don't know how to say that one. It seemed to have a much different purpose. However, no matter what we assume, we simply cannot apply reason to this subversive moment. Nonetheless, the deconstruction is not chaotic or disorganized. It is both purposeful and malicious. Therefore, it is subversive movement full of despair. Interesting. Hope's Peak Academy became the origin of the incident and was forced to put an end to their long history. As for the students who survived, they were forced to kill each other as a lesson in despair. Yeah, it's no use. The words are too garbled to read beyond this point. What is this?
Boy, tough crowd.
How normal. It's not normal like a dog barking. It's such a normal reaction that it's actually quite novel. Hey, can't you react with more gusto? Don't you know how very, very important this scene is? Could it be... Were you the one who created this file?
What's this?
My, what makes you think that? Because it's obviously the only thing I can think of. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Riots in various parts of the world, and Hope's Peak Academy getting destroyed. Sounds like something stupid you'd make up. And? What's Hope's Peak Academy's reserve department? I never even heard of that before. Really? That's weird. Of all people, you should definitely be the one who knows about it. What do you mean? I guess you forgot about it, along with the memories of your school life, so it can't be helped. Alright, well, taking that at face value, I guess you were a part of it. That would explain why you don't know your talents? Would the reserve department people have talents? Is that even a thing? I don't really know. The name seems to imply not, but why would a school need a reserve department? How does that work? Structurally, I mean. While we're on the subject of stupid things, that file said something about students who survived. Is that referring to us? Then the rest of that file is... Hold on a sec, you guys. Just what the heck you guys been talking about? It doesn't make any sense. Movies with no images, music with no sound, novels with no words. These are things that truly don't make any sense. So you can't say something this simple doesn't make any sense. Who cares about that? Just answer me. Who are the students who survived? Well, I assume it's the ones of the first game, which does make me wonder how this crop of students is a thing. So this isn't like an alternate timeline where the events of the first game did have, and he did make reference to Makoto. So unless that's another red herring, I suppose we can treat this as a direct sequel. But that just raises other questions, like, who the hell's controlling Monokuma? And the resurrection of the ultimate despair? I mean, that's pretty on the nose. I wouldn't know an important story like that, because the only thing I'm good for is being cute. Wow. And you even fail at that. Like, legitimately. I don't even want to own a plushie of that thing. And I want to own a plushie of many things that are odd. Damn it, he ran away again. Hey, Hajime. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. I'm sure he's making all that up. That's it. That's definitely it. I mean, sure, he hasn't lied to us at all, surprisingly enough, up to this point, but this time I'm sure it was. Okay. Oh, wow, I didn't even know you were here. You okay over there? Somehow, it looks like she's fishing things out of the pile of electronical appliances. Chiaki, what happened? Are you looking for something?
Well?
Yeah, I was wondering if there are any game consoles in here. Sometimes old hardware is treated like junk. Ah, so that's what you're doing. I already have a TV in my cottage, so it doesn't have to be a non-portable device. I'll settle for anything. Even an Atari? If you do find something, let me know. I'll help you carry it back to your cottage. Because apparently Hajime's got a thing for Chiaki. I'm almost convinced of it at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, I will. But I don't want to play video games for a while. I'd rather not be reminded of the previous incident. I sort of get that, but at the same time don't. A lot of electrical appliances in this mess, including home appliances and acoustic equipment. Oh, these look old. Do they even still work? I don't know, ask freaking Soda to do it and he'll probably figure it out. Tera would have never used this old microwave. He would have probably used the latest kitchen equipment and cooked the world's tastiest dishes. With those dishes, he would have made a lot of people smile, but that's no longer. Managing to find a way to make ourselves sad with a microwave. So this is the cell phone corner. Looks like they don't get reception. Even with all this variety, they may as well be paperweights. There might be games on them there phones. Alright, seems to be everything that there is to possibly get. That's the thought, that's the theory, that's the thing that we're all considering. Alright, so where's that horribly named building? A motel. Why is it just a motel? Air conditioned? Well, I'm sold. I mean, that's really all I need. But that's not true, I definitely need Wi-Fi. Well, I'm sure talking to Hiyoko can't end poorly for me. It's a small building with guest accommodations and a parking lot. This is supposed to be a motel, right? I've seen them before in movies, but it's my first time actually seeing one in person. Really? That's kind of weird, dude. Wow, what a rundown motel. Looks pretty unsanitary, too. It's just like Hajime's house. You don't know the status or cleanliness level of my abode. You've never seen my house. No, I didn't know you were here. You don't stand out at all, so I didn't notice you. That much is fair. He's definitely glaring. Anyway, this place is seriously run down. It's like the perfect home for minimum wage workers. Okay, so now we've got a class warfare going on here. Jeez, Hiyoko. That's a bit harsh, don't you think?
But
We gotta make sure we check it out thoroughly. It's possible that there might be a clue here. If you think so, why don't you go inside and look around instead of standing around here doing nothing?
hey,
You're probably too vulgar to get this, but there's a saying, praise a fool, and you may make him useful. What's that supposed to mean?
so
Akane was checking out the inside after I gave her a little praise, so she got really excited about it. Okay, Akane is straight up legitimately a friend. I don't much care for that kind of talk. I'd never badmouth Mahiru. Anyway, a girl like her is pretty rare, so we gotta make sure she's treated well. If her rotten attitude is this extreme, I can't really take it personally. It's true, she's an equal opportunist for treating people awfully. It's a bunch of similarly looking private rooms. The insides probably look the same too. It's dark and slightly dirty. There's no doubt that a room like this would be perfect in a crime movie. If it's just to stay the night, the cottage is good enough. Yeah, not 100% sure why you would. Alright, I was kind of hoping I'd actually get to talk to Akane, but okay. A run-down, rusted, and rotting car someone abandoned. Maybe it'll start up if I keep staring at it. That's just what you gotta do with everything. Alright, guess that's all there is to say about that. Fair, fine, and dandy, I reckon. Let's get to the next place. How many places is this thing? And yep, that is actually definitely what that place is called. Alright, well, excuse me if I never say it by name. I'm sorry. I refuse. Anyway, hello there. Would you like a gift, tiny thing? Let's see. A sweet lemon-flavored carbonated drink. A marble plugs the opening of the bottle, the uniquely designed bottle. The bottle can also be reused if you bring it to the Ramun store. Interesting. Here you go. Yay, happy bunny baby thing. All right, well, I assume maybe higher quality stuff might get some other, like, more hearts. A colorless, transparent juice found inside coconuts. The sweet taste is considered refreshing by many. I've never had it. All right, well, I mean, I'll toss a few gifts your way there, bunny creature. Okay, I'll give you one more thing. Let's see. A famous anti-energy drink that will make you feel very relaxed after drinking it. Huh, that's interesting, actually. Let's see, what's something that I actually have multiples of, possibly? Would you like an apron dress? Let's see, when you wear this, it might seem like you won't be able to defy your master, but in actuality, you'll be the one in control. That's potentially lewd. But let's just call it a costume. Just one heart. Just one heart. All right, well, I don't really feel like spending all of my time throwing gifts at you to make all the hearts go. I have absolutely no idea what that would even end up having, like, what kind of benefit that would have. So apparently, a music venue. This building with its gaudy and tasteless neon lights obviously looks suspicious. Can't say for sure there's no danger. I should cautiously check what's inside as I look around the area first, just to be on the safe side. Gotta be careful, you see. Anyway, the music venue. What are we going to find? Well, no surprises there. Yeah, well, you would be excited, wouldn't you? What the? So you've said, is she on a broken record loop? Why are you shouting so suddenly? Don't surprise me like that. The truth is so overwhelming that I can't help shouting out.
That's totally
Because this is a music venue, right? Well, I mean, it sure looks like one.
I love music.
Really? Do you? Never would have guessed. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help feeling excited. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help feeling excited.
Huh?
What, did I just say that twice?
Huh?
Did I just say that twice? Are you okay? You're giving off a weird vibe. Dude, it's Ibuki. When has she ever not been giving off a weird vibe?
No problem.
Not at all. I'm totally fine.
No problem.
Not at all. I'm totally fine. Ah, did I just say that twice again? Ah, did I just say that twice again? You don't look very okay. Man, with a venue like this, Ibuki has no choice but to lend a helping hand. This is just the beginning. I'll invite everyone to feel this wonderful feeling. It's like the smug feeling you get when you explain something with an elaborate metaphor no one understands. I feel like I understand, but at the same time, I do not understand. Oh, well, if you've really taken a liking to this music venue, I'll leave you to investigate it. Leave it to me! Let me bite you! No! This is like the third time you've offered. I'm still gonna say no. I'm tired. I should hurry up and go check out another place. Well, let's at least talk to Sonia first. Hi, Sonia, you doing okay? What a splendid place, Hajime. This must be the fabled disco. Disco? It is where hip youngsters wear feather fans and tight clothes as they dance their go-go's and lambadas. That's charmingly naive. I have no clue what Sonia is talking about. God damn it, Hajime, stop being so freakishly young to the point where you don't understand things that didn't happen in freaking... Really? The 70s were not that long ago. I wasn't there. I was born 20 years after the 70s happened. I know what disco is. Hajime is such an extraordinarily frustrating person to have to read their internal monologue of. There's a stage. I'll probably never have a chance to be in the limelight. Randomly just throw that piece of information out there. You know, just a little self-deprecation. Sprinkle it in as you do. That is how the Hajime do. Whoa, wasn't expecting multiple options. Constantly confusing me. All right, so is that everything that's everything? Or is there more to something that I do not know? A hospital? Ooh, hold up, that could be important. I doubt it, but is there any conceivable possibility that maybe this might be where Fuyuhiko is? And even less likely, is it possible that maybe he's actually okay? Looks like this is the hospital's lobby. The ambience feels like something out of a horror film. And I definitely don't want to be a patient here. Hospitals in general freak me out. Nothing good ever seems to happen there. Hajime! Holy shy! LaBeouf! I'm sorry I scared you. That random celebrity name was in tribute to Teru Teru. I don't know why he said Avril Lavigne and Paris Hilton, but all I can do is live to his example. But don't worry, even if you have a heart attack from getting too scared, this is a hospital after all. The moment I have a heart attack, I'll definitely have something I need to be worried about. But this hospital is a little strange in that it is mad creepy. Can't find any doctors, nurses, or patients anywhere. Considering we haven't found anybody anywhere in any of the islands we've been to up to this point, it would be weird if we did find someone. Just as I thought, here too. Damn it, there's nobody here either. What's going on with this island?
But
I noticed all the medical supplies are still here, and I'm not sure they'll be useful unless we check them. Yeah, that means I need to go check them, right? Understood. I'll go ahead and do that in a flash, so please don't hate me. Mikon frantically ran to the other end of the dark hall and disappeared, making a huge fuss as she left. As is typically the way that she is. I guess that means it's okay to leave this place to her, huh? But there's also a Gundam to talk to. I'm interested in that. There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's a hospital notice. But there's no one on this island, so who is this notice written for? Well, you can't put two and two together on that one. Oh, jeez. You okay over there? Of all people, it seems I've immersed myself in nostalgia. This place is similar to the place where the mark of defeating the devil was carved into my body long ago. The mark of defeating the devil? I have said too much. Forget what you heard for your sake. He was the only one who volunteered that information, and now he's already telling me to forget it. All right, well, so be it. Let's see, that's the outside. Can we go further in? Or are we not allowed? The patient room and consultation room are beyond this point, right? Well, it's fine if I leave it to Mikon. Well, I guess if I don't get a choice in the matter. Okay. How many places are on this island? I feel like I've...
please wait.
Oh, okay, hi. Hajime, over here, please, hold on. Sonia, did something happen?
Well,
Just now, I went to the hospital and... Yeah, well, so did I. I was in there. It appears Mikon has made a very serious discovery at the hospital. A very serious discovery? At the hospital? It's not strange drugs or thick needles or anything like that. Hajime, it appears you are the same as me. Eh?
see?
It is the same as if I turn around, he's there, but I also remember that person in the wind. What are you talking about? Jeez, are you so unrefined? It is Japan's legendary medical drama. That Person in the Wind aired in 1984 and set the standard for every trendy drama that followed. Sonia, you're the exact opposite of Hajime. You're aware of things that happened before you were born. That's an increasingly rare trait in young people, and I deeply respect and appreciate you as a person.
Well,
It is about a righteous rookie doctor and an elite senior doctor who fight over their mutual love interest. Actually, the lead actor and actress got married in real life. Hold on, why do you know so much about old Japanese medical dramas? I don't know, Hajime. Maybe she watched them? Cause she enjoys them? Seriously, Hajime, do you have a hobby? Do you have anything going for you? Anyway, please hurry. We will be waiting at the patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor. The patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor? Apparently, Hajime is the ultimate parent. I don't really understand, but I might as well head over to the hospital, even though I already was in there. Was I supposed to go there first? I guess I went the wrong way.
Hello there.
You're late, Hajime. Looks like you're the last one, even though I was literally just outside. How did everybody get here this fast? Okay. Are the others already here?
Yep.
There are patient rooms lining the hallway, but everyone is apparently gathered at the room in the very back. You're not going with them? Miss Sonia, as expected from the ultimate princess, she cordially asked me to come. She's very much in touch with the feelings of us common folk. Nevertheless, I know my place, and I'm not reckless enough to go along with her. Since it's gonna be such a touching scene, a worthless thing like me would just be a nuisance, right? A touching scene? Hajime, I'm jealous of you. Why? Am I closer to sanity? Is that what you want? Jealous of me?
Hey.
You don't know what your talent is, but you're showing no distress, and you're even opening up to everyone.
Great.
That must mean you have a lot of confidence in yourself, right? No, it just means I'm an average human being. Are you being sarcastic?
Wow.
Nope, not at all. But still, I do wonder what sort of talent you really possess. Since you dragged it out this long already, I'm sure it must be an appropriately magnificent talent. Who knows? It's not like it's my fault for dragging this out. You're right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for stopping you for such a foolish conversation. Please go on ahead and take care. It really does feel like everything he says is sarcastic, and I don't know if it is or not. After all that, what did he really want to say to me? I don't know, but I feel vaguely worried about the whole situation. All right, well, I'm mildly worried. I believe they said room 1. Everyone should be gathered at the patient's room at the very back of the hallway. Apparently, I'm the last one to show up. I should... No. My bad. Oh, I can walk. My bad. Oh, that's legitimately rather unsettling. Thanks for that. Do any of these possibly count as hidden Monokumas? No, but also aliens? Interesting, interesting. Okay, but they said back of the hall, right? I can hear voices on the other side of the door. Sounds like they're all really here, but what are they doing here? I had a feeling something bad was happening again. Cautiously, I opened the door. Fuyu? Huh? I couldn't help raising my voice. It is Fuyu!
You all look like you've seen a ghost.
Holy crap! You actually are alive! Did he like, I don't know, did he like plant a bomb in you or put a chip in your brain or something?
Fuyuhiko, are you alright?
Kind of a loaded question, isn't it? Physically and emotionally, I would imagine the answer would be a resounding F no.
It's just a scratch.
Gotta be a tough guy, though. Fair enough.
That's not a scratch at all, though.
Well, I'm relieved to see you. I was worried you were done for.
Like, I legitimately was, too.
There's no way I'd die from something like this.
Well, without medical attention, I think you probably would have.
There's no way I can die.
Oh, that's not a good sign. You shouldn't say that. I'd prefer if you didn't say stuff like that. You survived. I don't want you to die now. Earlier, I asked Monokuma and he showed me his medical records. There's a lot of sword-related wounds. Yeah, I kinda figured. But they were relatively light wounds. No organs or nerves were damaged. Considering how fiercely he was attacked, this is pretty miraculous. So, what, he was just in danger of blood loss? You're a ballsy one. Is that what's called having the devil's luck?
Is that so?
Who knows? Maybe it wasn't luck. You're right.
Well?
Cool. Thanks for reminding me. Maybe Peko gave her life to protect Fuyuhiko.
Are you serious?
She protected him while she was getting attacked by that horde of marionettes?
But still.
But if she really wanted to protect Fuyuhiko at all costs, it's not strange to think that she would have done that. Peko. Don't make me remember. I just got all done being sad about that. No, I think it's better if we think about it like that. You think so too, right, Fuyuhiko? That must have been what you thought. I feel like maybe we shouldn't be bringing that up around him right now. There's no way you can die, right?
Who knows?
I think Fuyu's gonna be going through some things. After forcing out those words, Fuyuhiko turned in his bed away from us and stopped talking. I think Fuyuhiko should rest here for a while. His wounds haven't fully healed, so it'd be bad if he overexerted himself. No need to worry. I'll take care of him for the time being. I mean, that's what nurses are for.
Now then,
You hear that, Fuyuhiko? Just relax and get some sleep.
leave it to me.
I'll be the one who avenges you!
That's obviously
Seriously,
wrong.
he's not dead! You can't avenge the living! I mean, you can sort of, kinda, I guess. You shouldn't, talk so loudly in front of the injured.
Hold on.
It's true. Vocal resonation can in fact vibrate at odd frequencies that might burst open wounds. It's a very real phenomenon. Don't even Google it. I'm telling you the truth. Sources? Trust me, man. Akane, Fuyuhiko has finally come back to us. You better not do anything reckless. I can't stand the thought of losing someone any longer.
Move.
I know that. I just have to win, right?
This is bad.
She doesn't understand at all. Then do whatever you want. Nekomaru,
Sheesh.
you're the kind of woman who refuses to listen once her mind is made up. And I know that all too well. So do whatever you want. I don't care about you anymore. Well, that seems like a lie.
However,
I'm never going to do it to you again.
Huh?
It? Please keep your voices down. You're the loudest one here. Hey, wait a sec, Nekomaru. I'm still here. I just don't know how to respond to the sentence that I'm being forced to read. A lot of emotions are going through my head right now. I'm going to assume that this is perhaps a, considering my previous conversations with Akane, I am led to believe that this might be a misunderstanding and might not actually be what it sounds like it could possibly be. I'm going to continue to think that until I have no other reason than to accept it.
It's hot.
You're using quotation marks, which implies that this is not what it sounds like, and I really would like it to stop right now.
Hey, hey.
You're kidding me. Is it what I think it is?
Huh?
If you're gonna heed my warning, it's unfortunate, but it must come to an end. As he spat those words, Nekomaru left the patient's room.
Wait!
Hold on, I can't live without it. Sorry about that. With a voice that sounded like it was wanted to cling on to Nekomaru, Akane rushed out of the patient's room. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of emotions right now, and none of them are exactly a positive one.
Oh my.
I wonder what that was all about. Sonia, you don't want to know, I don't want to know, nobody wants to know. It's finally quiet. It's such bad manners to raise your voice inside a hospital.
How pitiful.
Humans are such foolish creatures. Hey, Hiyoko? It's nothing. Something's definitely wrong. I mean, she's glaring really hard at Fuyuhiko. Well, whether or not he intended it to happen or not, Fuyuhiko is ultimately responsible for Mahiru being dead, so... probably a bit of a sore spot. But I guess it makes sense. Yeah, there you go. Fuyuhiko is the one who got Mahiru killed by Peko. And Hiyoko was nearly framed as her killer. There's no way she's just gonna get over that. Hey, why are you making such a scary face? That's just his normal face.
You know, right?
Like, no matter what, it means it, right? Hey, Kazuichi, maybe shut the actual hell up. I don't want to think about it. He's still talking about it. Suspicious. It's definitely suspicious. All we gotta do is follow them. You think so too, right? Dude, you want to do that? You go right on ahead. I am not going anywhere near that. Not for 1,000 miles. A fire that didn't need to be started has become a towering inferno. And there's a bunch of people in here. Wow. Hey, Ibuki, you didn't say a dang thing this entire time.
I see.
So,
I see.
Peko's last will was properly inherited by Fuyuhiko. Oh, wait, no, actually, I think she did. Never mind. Sob. It's romantic, but it's just so sad. Yes, thank you, Ibuki. I got done crying about that, so maybe stop. I shall put my heart and soul into my song. If you make any loud noises, Mikan's gonna be mad at you. Did you say something? Now you're too quiet. I can't hear you at all. Ibuki, you are a weirdo, and that is delightful. I think I should leave her be. So what should we do now? Do you guys want to call it quits for today? Oh, I only got a chance to talk to one all right, well, I mean, at least that was funny. We can talk about it tomorrow. I know we're all tired from all the walking we've done today. Please leave Fuyuhiko to me. I'll make sure he's nursed back to health.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to nurse him back to health so I won't be hated. Yeah, I feel like that's just gonna make her hate you more. Still glaring. For now, we decided to call it a day and head back to our cottages. Walking around all day wore us out, but the exhaustion we felt might have also been a feeling of relief. I arrived at my cottage much earlier than usual and fell into a deep, deep sleep. Well, you didn't sleep much the previous day, so makes sense. Now that you know that Fuyu isn't dead, although I still think he might have a bomb in him.
What are you